Yeah, welcome back, YouTubers. This time around, I'll talk about some stuff that went on in British Columbia, Canada. Right now, I'm currently in an area that's not your typical setup, my kitchen. But anyway, back to the story. So there is a few parts to this story in revolving hauntings and stuff. Thought I'd do something a little paranormal since Halloween is coming up. So, in BC, there was a cabin by Okanagan Lake that was almost like a shed because of the size. It wasn't all that big. People kept saying it was the witch's cabin. And every single day you would either hear laughing, screaming, or crying coming from there. Whenever anyone went to investigate, no one would find anyone. Now, this is just stories and stuff that I've heard from people who stay there. It was a really creepy place. It's no longer around, and they've taken the place down. Besides that, next door to my cabin, they have a cabin there. The owner, he passed away from cancer, sadly. And I didn't know him myself really well. But the people that lived there did know about him. So, yeah. The thing is, that cabin is now considered haunted. Even though there's people staying there, they still report stuff that goes on. So for the one area of the whole thing, there was a boy that I saw that was playing with a toy truck. And I thought, oh, it's just a kid. Well, I looked away for about a minute, not even. I looked back and he was gone. But that toy truck was still there. I have no idea whose kid that was because I've never seen him before. And I stay there all summer long. So that is really confusing. I was like, where'd he go? It doesn't take a minute to run that fast. Even for a kid his size. He wasn't very tall. I mean, yeah, he was probably twice my height. Or less than twice my height. What am I talking about? He's twice as big as me. No. But seriously, this kid, he looked like a real person. And I had no idea where the heck this kid went. So I looked around in every place I can possibly look, including inside the cabin where no one was there at the time, and I could not find this kid. So until, I thought I imagined this until last year, where I looked in underneath the cabin that has the people now staying in it, and I found the toy truck. And I was like, what? This toy truck was exactly the same as it looked before. And that was like 20 years ago? 10 years ago? Yeah, I'm 25 now. I was maybe about 6 then. Maybe 8. I don't know, around there. Yeah, it's probably about 10 or 12 years ago that whole thing happened. It is insane to me. Now, I'm not gonna just say it's paranormal. It could have been just a kid that was there, but no one looked like him. No one knew who he was. And here's the creepy thing. About a week later, one guy came over and he was having a campfire with a bunch of others. They asked me if I wanted to join in, and I did. And my parents were fine with it. Here's the thing, they started talking about the people that lived there. Their son died in a car accident not long after we were talking. Or before we were talking. This really sucks because he was incredibly young at the time, and the way they described him, it sounded exactly like that kid I saw. So that kind of creeped me out. I was like, what? What now? That is so confusing. There is other stories there, I'll probably do it a separate video There was a part in my cabin where I had a ghost visit, and not just any ghost, it was more of a spirit of my dog. Sadly, she passed away the day after my birthday. So right now, my birthday's kind of a not fun time for me because of the whole thing. She was fine the day before, but then something went wrong with her in her blood system, and we had to put her down, sadly. She was about 10 years old then. Her name is Sunshine. I do have videos, I believe, on this, or no, not this channel, another channel. I can probably link them to show how the dog looked. She was a Kerry Blue Terrier. Probably one of my favorite types of dogs. Yeah. Anyway, I'll end this video. Feel free to hit the subscribe button, thumbs up, comment away. Feel free to share this. And yeah, please subscribe if you'd like to see more. Bye.